Here in the Valley, cleanup is underway after last night's storm brought rain, lightning, and hail. Hello, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us on 12 News at 4. I'm Tram Mai.
I'm Troy Hayden. Unusual hail, too. We showed you these dark clouds hanging over the valley last night at about this time, bringing rain, and I'm talking about piles of hail from Glendale to Ahwatukee. In Glendale, viewers across the valley sending us these videos, and again, you can see some of that hail. Look at them playing in that. You can almost make
this is in the valley.
A hail man. Yeah. Would that be like a snowman? All right, kids were having fun playing in all that hail.
And over in the west part of Phoenix, part of Desert Sky Mall, they were forced to close today after a dentist's office roof collapsed inside the mall and stores were flooded. 12 News journalist Gabriella Becerra is live near 75th Avenue in Thomas with how businesses are trying to clean up. Gabriella?
Well, Tram, most of the mall dried out overnight and reopened this morning for business as usual, but the Mercado de los Cielos remained closed all day. The southeast end of the mall suffered significant damage. That's where that dental office was, and so crews have been busy all day working to clean up after the storm. But I want to show you video from last night. It was taken by one of the Mercado business owners. The video shows water flooding into this marketplace and people rushing to keep water out of their shops using brooms, anything just to keep their stores dry. Beto Soledad owns a perfume and cell phone shop there. He tells me he was using a broom to try and keep his store dry, but it was just impossible to work quicker than the flooding. He says he was rushing to get all of his merchandise to higher ground so it wouldn't get too wet. Business owners spent the day cleaning up and assessing the damage. Soledad tells me he lost some merchandise to water damage, but he knows it could have been a lot worse.
Yes, I feel like bad because, this business we have for long time, and this happens and all damage. You see your mind how it's running, and then say everything like I works hard now is like gone, but no, nothing happens about that.
And while some of these small business owners are cleaning up today, Soledad tells me they're also thinking about ways to prevent damage if flooding were to happen again in the future. But the good news is Desert Sky Mall tells me that they plan to open the Mercado back up tomorrow, that they're expecting all those repairs and it to be completely dry by then. Live in Phoenix, Gabriella Becerra, 12 News.
So, Gabby, it looks like it's a flat roof. Was it the water was just too much for it and it gave in? Is that what they're thinking?
Well, inside the dental office was where the ceiling collapsed and a water main break, and that's why all that flooding happened. Inside the Mercado, the ceiling actually was fine. The business owner tells me it was just all that water gushing into their store on the ground, and that's why they were trying to get stuff up higher so that the flooding wouldn't ruin their merchandise.
And how interesting that it was pouring outside, but it was the water main that caused all that flooding. All right, Gabby, thank you.